Hello everybody, welcome to One Drink, a podcast where we talk about one topic for one drink. I'm Oliver.
I'm Matthew.
And today on our history show, we actually have quite a special edition here.
Yes.
We're not doing any history facts today, but what we are doing is featuring a full show of Medal of Honor recipients.
Yep.
Namely, so we've been doing these Medal of Honor stories for a while now, and we come across a lot of them that don't have any like in-depth descriptions of how the person got their medal.
A whole backstory to...
And most of them are from like before 1900, so like in the Boxer Rebellion, in the Indian campaigns, in the Civil War.
Civil War is huge.
But a lot of them, they have like little like one line, like during the Battle of such and such. Yeah. And then, that's all the information that it gives. So what we did today is we each picked 10 names from the list just to at least give some acknowledgement of their acts and their sacrifice.
And like I said before, because they don't have a story, we already know the story behind whatever it is.
It's incredible.
It's going to be incredible.
Yeah.
But to even just honor their name and, to let it go with, everything that we do.
Yep.
Great idea.
Yeah. And, some of these things, like I'm not familiar with the Boxer Rebellion.
No.
The interim conflict between 1871 and 1898. I don't know what that is. The Indian campaigns, that's easy enough to figure out. But, little known stuff, but,
And they got a Medal of Honor, so
nonetheless, an accomplishment on its own. And then we also have our usual full stories, one each, so.
One cool, amazing story. So, I'll do my first 10.
All right.
These are guys that, got the Medal of Honor, don't have a story, but we're going to say their name.
Cool.
Out of respect.
Yep. I like it.
This is the Mexican campaign. U.S. Navy, William Zuderveld.
Zuderveld.
I don't know what the Mexican campaign was.
Nope.
But
neither.
To get a Medal of Honor in it, good for him.
I'm assuming that's probably something like when we were fighting for control of like the lower half of the United States, like Texas, New Mexico.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that area.
Yep. And that briefly came up on one of my research things that we did. I was reading a little bit about that.
Oh, okay.
All that in the southern states came about. Chinese Relief Exhibition, U.S. Marine Corps, William Zion. Indian campaigns, U.S. Army Private Herman Zangner. Indians campaign, U.S. Army Private John P. Yount. U.S. Civil War, U.S. Army Private John Yonker. China Relief Exhibition, U.S. Marine Corps Private Frank Albert Young. There's a lot of Youngs.
I see that.
But you gotta...
So for all of you that are happening to wonder why he's at the end of the alphabet, when we look at the recipient list, so we made sure that we weren't going to research the same one.
Right.
We decided that I'd start at the beginning of the alphabet and Matt would start at the end of the alphabet.
Yeah.
So all of mine are over here.
Yeah.
And all of Matt's are
which is a great idea because...
Yeah, well now we just, we made sure we didn't get get the same friggin' one.
And then one more. U.S. Civil War, U.S. Army Private James Marvin Young.
James Marvin Young.
So those are my 10 that don't have a story, but we will respect you and have your name on the show.
For sure. All right, here we go. Here's my 10. First one is James F. Adams, U.S. Army from the Civil War. John G.B. Adams, also U.S. Army, also Civil War. John Mapes Adams, so another John Adams.
Oh, yeah.
U.S. Army, Boxer Rebellion, which was what'd you say that was? The China Relief
Expedition, yeah.
Also known as the Boxer Rebellion.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to research that because it sounds... I just want to know what it is.
And when we know what it is, we can kind of figure out a little bit of the story.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Next is Harry Chapman Adrians. Not sure how to pronounce it, but that was U.S. Marine Corps Boxer Rebellion. Michael Ahem, U.S. Navy Civil War. William Ahern, so we got Ahim and Ahern,
Yep.
U.S. Navy, U.S. Navy interim conflict between 1871 and 1898. Not sure what that is. George E. Albee, U.S. Army Indian campaigns. We got Frederick Albert, U.S. Army Civil War. Christian Albert, U.S. Army, also Civil War. And finally, William Alchezy.
Nice.
I like it. Alchezy.
Definitely.
I'm pretty sure that's not how you pronounce his last name, but that's how it looks like it's spelled. And we're going with it because I think it sounds cool. U.S. Army, also Indian campaigns.
Nice.
So for those 20, I'm sorry that we couldn't find a story on how you received your Medal of Honor, but thank you for your service.
For sure. And, it's going to be cool when we start getting, well, you'll probably get to it before me, but if there is a Gravino or a Horst in here.
There's not.
You already checked?
I already checked.
I didn't check, obviously.
Yeah, I checked.
That would have been cool.
I checked.
You're like, wait, what? Oh, damn.
That would have been really cool.
Yeah. All right, so let's get into a couple of stories we do have.
That's right.
I'm going to go World War II, U.S. Navy, John Harlan Willis. For conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity at the risk of his life above and beyond the call of duties as platoon corpsman serving with the 3rd Battalion, 27th Marines, 5th Marine Division during operations against enemy Japanese forces on Iwo Jima, Volcano Island, February 28, 1945. Constantly imperiled by artillery and mortar fire from strong and mutually supporting pillbox and caves, studying Hill 362 in the enemy Crossfire Island's defense, Willis resolutely administered first aid to many Marines wounded during the furious close-in fighting until himself was struck by shrapnel and was ordered to back to the battle aid station. Without waiting for official medical release, he quickly returned to his company and, during a savage hand-to-hand enemy counterattack, daringly advanced to the extreme front lines under the mortar and sniper fire to aid a Marine lying wounded in a shell hole.
So, what gets me about a lot of these is all of the hand-to-hand combat that these guys throw themselves into.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you got a machine gun nest, and these guys got nothing but a gun with no ammo in it. You know what I mean? Or, a K-bar knife. Or, you know what I mean? Like,
last week we did one, he had a shovel.
Right.
So it's like, whatever you can get, you use. So, yeah, he did. This is one of the few times that they actually go back and get help.
Mm-hmm.
And then, completely unmindful of his own danger, and as the Japanese intensified the attack, Willis calmly to administer blood plasma to his patient, promptly returning the first hostile grenade, which landed in his shell hole while he was working, and hurled back 7 more in quick succession before the 9th one exploded in his hand and instantly killed him. So he was helping all these people.
And he gets nailed with 9 grenades.
And he just won. 2. But the 9th one,
Jesus. So he successfully threw 8 back.
Yeah. So when it came in,
That's crazy.
While helping.
Right. Dude, he must have just been...
Yeah.
Just lobbing them back.
By his great personal valor in saving others and to sacrifice his own life, he inspired his companions, although terrifically outnumbered, to launch a fiercely determined attack and repulse the enemy force. His exceptional fortitude and courage in the performance of duty reflect the highest credit upon Willis and the U.S. Naval Service. His gallantly gave his life for his country.
Man. Crazy.
Yeah, so... This was a new one for me because normally when they get hurt, they stay.
Right.
He actually went back.
Yeah.
But of course.
Went back again.
Yeah. To do his,
It's nuts.
To do his thing. But.
It's nuts.
Yeah, 7 grenades. I mean, that's.
8.
Yeah, that's helping. Oh, grenade. Help,
Right.
I mean.
Can you imagine, the intensity, of that? You know what I mean? That's several minutes of, how many grenades can you survive?
That's what I'm
8.
saying. Yeah.
This guy survived 8 grenades.
That's crazy. Wow.
Can you imagine the enemies on that one, though? Their grenades just keep coming back.
Right.
Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And I hope a couple that he threw back blew up on them.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I hope so, too. 100%. All right, so we're going to go to Melvin L. Brown, U.S. Army from World War II.
Nice.
While his platoon was securing Hill 755, codenamed the Walled City, the enemy, using heavy automatic weapons and small arms, counterattacked. Taking a position on a 50-foot high wall, he delivered heavy rifle fire on the enemy. His ammunition was soon expended, and although wounded, he remained at his post and threw his few grenades into the attackers, causing many casualties. Mm-hmm. When his supply of grenades was exhausted, his comrades from nearby foxholes tossed others to him, and he left his position.
Wow.
Braving a hail of fire to retrieve and throw them at the enemy. So he's on a wall.
Yeah.
Out of everything. Jeez. His buddies are getting ammo ready for him. He's got to jump down to get back. Oh.
Wow.
Okay, so the attackers continued to assault his position, and Private First Class Brown, weaponless, drew his entrenching tool.
There it is, a shovel.
Shovel again. From his pack and calmly waited until they one by one peered over the wall, delivering each a crushing blow upon the head, knocking 10 or 12 enemies from the wall. His daring action so inspired his platoon that they repelled the attack and held their position. Private First Class Brown's extraordinary heroism, gallantry, and intrepidity reflect the highest credit upon himself and was in keeping with the honored traditions of the military service. Private First Class Brown was reported to be missing in action and officially deemed killed in action on September 5th, 1950.
Damn. Crazy.
So, after this battle, he went missing.
Okay.
And was eventually presumed dead or killed in action 5 years later.
The shovel comes in handy once again.
Dude, he got a dozen of them.
Just tink, tink, tink. Man.
You know what I mean? Like, just nailing them, dude.
Just while there's, gunfire.
It's just, it breaks my heart that he went through all of that with a shovel.
Yeah.
And then, ended up...
Right. Missing.
Either a prisoner or just, dying in another conflict or something.
Hey.
And they never found... I feel sad for the family that they... they never found him, So...
But, great story.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Definitely worth the mention.
And I'd like to thank everyone in the service nowadays and for the 13 soldiers over in Afghanistan.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that were...
Yes.
That passed away.
Yeah.
But
so definitely off to them. And the families.
Yes. So... But those are our Medal of Honor stories.
Yep.
And our 20 Medal of Honor recipients that don't have stories, but we will respect you.
Yeah. And in in another month or so, we're going to do that again because there are so many that don't have stories attached to them, or that we can't. Some of them I tried to look up and find stories on, and some of them do have stories attached to them. Yeah. At least more than a sentence. Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, most of them. I'm sure that there's records of it somewhere.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if, the people from the National Medal of Honor Recipients database...
if they don't got
can't find it...
I don't think...
I mean, me doing a Google search, you know what I mean?
I don't think we're going to find it.
Yeah. So, I'm putting a lot of faith in the National Association for Medal of Honor database, whatever it's called.
Yep.
So, if they don't have it, I'm not going to find it.
We're definitely,
because I'm, what are we going to do? Go to the library? Pretty sure I owe them $480 in books that I've never... They probably got their, book SWAT team, searching for me and shit.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, until next time, don't forget you can check out all of these history shows every Monday here on YouTube as well as Facebook and listen to them on all major platforms.
Oh, yeah.
You can catch our live shows, or our full-length shows every Wednesday and our reaction videos throughout the week.
Yep.
This week coming up, be sure to check in with the show because we have a special guest on.
We do.
And we're going to talk about booze.
Yeah.
Specifically mead. So.
One drink.
Yeah.
Probably
be more than one.
Maybe?
Yeah.
one drink on the show.
Yeah. I'm sorry if you're watching this before you come here to film.
No, his stuff is good.
I'm just kidding. Anyways, guys, until next time.
See you.